Hi, babies. It is I, the Hood Dalai Lama. Please welcome to always subscribe, like, share, follow, depending on where you find me. Please remember that my messages are sporadic, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Worry about nothing, pray about everything. And with that, I'm jumping right in today. It says, another one bites the dust. So you just keep leaving your enemies behind. Like, every time they think like, oh, we're gonna catch up, oh, we're gonna get no. I heard Fast and Furious, okay? So you're somebody when you get mad, you go off. And when I mean you go off, like pew pew people. Like you get focused on yourself and you don't let nobody distract you when you're in that mode. And you're in that mode. Spirit says, let them know that you're not stupid. Let them know that you are way more smarter than you put on. Okay, it's time to reveal who you really are to people. Similar to the book of Esther, when she finally reveals to King Xerxes who she is and who her people are, it's a shocker because he wondered where all that wisdom and knowledge came from, only to find out that a people that he felt was subordinate to his people is who this woman's legacy and lineage was. And not only that, she was fine, she was beautiful, and he wanted to be with her. That could be the case for you. Someone has a strange fetish or a strange addiction, and they're keeping it from you. This is not a simple foot fetish or a plushy kind of situation. This is much bigger than that. And this person could be afraid that you won't understand that. Spirit says limited liability, drive slow. When you have limited liability, you cannot afford to be a fast driver or a speed racer. This could also be the case with the Fast and Furious. You have full coverage, okay? This person has limited liability. That's why they can't keep up. All right, Spirit says it won't be long before you see how it really unfolds. Letting go and letting God really was the best option, so they should have really listened to you. You could have explained these things to people for a very long time. That no, I'm not saying this, you know, to make people not have fun or to make people not enjoy their life. I'm saying it to help you, to save you. And a lot of people didn't listen and they wish they had. Spirit brought up Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. So now people want a conversation for you. They got time for you today because things are not going the way they thought. They're going the way you said. And so now it's like, maybe I should go connect with such and such, divine feminine, divine masculine, to get the scoop. Another bad report slash bill of health. To me, when I get this bill of health energy, it never gives off diabetes, cancer. It always gives off HIV, AIDS, STD type thing. So somebody could keep getting STDs, and for some of them, these things are not curable. Okay. Says try to put you on the butcher block for your honesty. You entered into this space with these people as a good person. You could have been the fair one. You could have been the one that was always like no, like I want to do right by people. I want to help people, and I want to be honest with what I do for others. And everybody took that as, oh, you're a goody goody two shoe, or you're easily a pushover, and that could be why they put you on that butcher block. Okay. Spirit says karmic masculine is not the only one that he's after. Spirit wants his hoe too. Spirit wants the female that this masculine left you for as well as the masculine, because they both played a role in trying to be a part of your demise. Spirit says this woman is a devil in a dress. She's very beautiful, 333 on the clock. She's very beautiful, but she has the capacity to be very dark, to be very demonic, okay? Spirit says if this person has ever told you that the connection that he has with this woman is complicated, that is not true. Their relationship is not complicated even in the least bit. So don't let this person lie to you. It's very easy for this man to get away from this woman. He just chooses not to. Maybe, her loving is good. Maybe she has a hold on him. Maybe she got a spell on him, honey. I don't know. But anybody that tells you, oh, it's complicated and that's why I can't leave, Spirit says it's time for you to understand your worth and your value and not accept crumbs from anybody. If a person tells you they can't leave somebody to be with you, you don't matter. I'm sorry. And a lot of people aren't going to tell you that. They're not going to be that blunt. But that's what Hood Dalai Lama does. I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. And even if you don't like me, take it up with the creator, because I didn't make the rules. Okay? If that person doesn't value you, 444, if that person doesn't value you enough to say, this man or this woman in that position of my life doesn't matter and I want you there and put you there, you're not that important. Spirit says it's okay to start over. Starting over is a good thing. So don't be afraid to do that. For many of you, you're afraid to start over because it's like, oh my God, I've been with this person for XYZ years. I've dated this person. We've been together since high school. We've been together since college. We have children, whatever, what have you. And I just can't leave. Girl, get on out of there. Sir, get on out of there. Wouldn't you hate to wake up one day as a much older person and realize nothing that you desired came to pass because you were stuck with somebody you didn't want to be with? I'm just saying. Get out of there if you can, okay? Spirit says you got all the power that you need. For many of you, you are codependent and you are tied to someone because you believe that without that person, you won't have access to certain things. Maybe you married somebody with money or 555. Maybe you married somebody who has a lot of connections and things like that. So you feel like, oh, if I don't, if I leave this person, I won't have access to these things anymore. I won't have be in the rooms that I used to be in and be able to talk to the people that I used to be able to talk to. So what? So what? Start over. Build from the ground up. Do your own thing. Because it could be that in a very short period of time, those people you leave behind are going to be needing your services anyway. All right, Spirit says it's time to let go so you can fly. For many of you, you're holding on to people thinking you're dependent on them and they're really dependent on you. And it's okay to say, I love you, but I can't stay. And I know that that hurts and I know that that's tough for some people to, take what I'm saying. But like, I also know that I'm very blunt too. So like, don't feel like, I don't think I could say nothing like that. Like, you're not me. I'm me. So I say what's what, but you don't have to. If you feel like it's better to be more gentle in that situation with that person and really guide them gently to understand your position and why you're making the decision you're making, then do that. But don't stay somewhere just because it's convenient. Okay. Spirit values you too much for that, and Spirit wants you to know your worth so that you value yourself more than that, and you don't stay in places that no longer can hold the weight of the glory on your life and the mantle that you have in your story as far as your destiny and what you're here to do, because everybody can't go and everyone can't do it with you. So with that being said, remember that Spirit loves you always. I love you, and I am the Hood Dalai Lama, and I'm out.